So let's go ahead and make this checklist. I know I was talking about from an activity point of view. However, this could also be used for housekeeping. So, for one example, I can show you the one that I made for this class. It's an easy checklist for me to keep track of who's been able to comment if they've commented on that day. Remember, I mean, it's self paced, so it's just an easy way for me to check off who's commented and who hasn't. Now, for showing you guys the example, I purposely hid the names of the participants in class. And you can do that by when you right click on a column, you have the option to hide the column. And then anywhere you click, you have the option to unhide the columns. So that's a little nifty feature too. So why don't we go ahead and try to make this checklist. So what you would do is you would figure out how many rows and how many columns you would need, and you would simply highlight the areas that you need checked off. And then you're going to insert a checkbox. And that is all you need to do. So at any given point, you can check off at any time. So if you have, whether, for example, I don't know, if in gym class, if you want to click who is prepared for the day, or if you want to make sure that everyone has a piece of their project or their research paper, you can check it off as well. If they simply have turned in all their labs in science class, just as a checklist. I'm just spinning off the top of my head right now. Let's say I don't like that these columns are too wide, so I can choose these 4 columns again, and I can resize those columns and make them smaller. It's a lot of trial and error because there's no magic number. I don't remember what, maybe I want to reduce it by 50%, so I'll only make it 50, because imagine if you have a lot of columns going across. Let's say, oh, I forgot the column to put the kids' names. All I would have to do is right click on the column and I can insert, come on, computer, any day now. I can insert a column to the left or to the right. I can delete the column, clear the column, whatever I need to do. Wait a minute. I don't want checkboxes. So what I would do is I would simply highlight the boxes. Notice I didn't start from the header. I could if I wanted to, but what I would do is I would simply press the backspace, which is like a delete button. And I think I accidentally hovered over something and made that bad. So I don't know how to get rid of that. Okay, it's invalid. Okay, that's fine. I don't think it won't show up on anything. Oh, because it has words, I think. That's okay. So then what I could do is because it's only the one column, I could resize the column. What is happening here? I can resize the column to accommodate the children's names or the students' names, and it doesn't matter. So I just felt that this was one neat feature. Again, I'm not really making this for anything more. You'll find that your math teacher colleagues are the ones that go gaga over spreadsheets, and they would be your go-to resource for all things spreadsheet. And that's what I have to say about making a checklist for an activity for kids or for housekeeping.